Welcome. We are going to talk about how gratitude can literally keep you stuck in a life situation or a job or a religion or a relationship or anything in life. Gratitude can keep you stuck in a situation that you may not really want to be in. And how does it do that? It does that by creating a space for you to be apathetic. Think about it for just a minute. If you're in a situation that you are not loving, what do you do to make yourself feel better? We're taught this all the time, and everybody teaches it. And it's okay if it causes you to act. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more. So let me just give you a couple scenarios. The first scenario is a character. Her name is Teresa, and she is a character in the movie Night School with Kevin Hart. I'm going to play this clip for you. It's about 30 seconds long, and it will describe what I'm talking about, how gratitude can keep you stuck.
Oh, okay. Hi gang, my name is Teresa, and I dropped out of high school when I was pregnant with my first child.
My now husband, Randy.
Well, we got married after he knocked me up, then we have 2 more kids. So we have 3 little rascals now, and it's fun. We're just a little underwater right now.
So I wanted to get my GED and hopefully enter the workforce.
Before it's too late and we have to live in Randy's parents' laundry room. I'm blessed. So blessed.
Okay, so that's a perfect example, right? Somebody's in a situation that is not desirable, they're not happy, but they're using gratitude to make themselves feel better, which is good. It's better to be in that kind of emotional state, but is it really? Because you're kind of lying to yourself. You are literally lying to yourself by trying to be grateful for a situation that you aren't happy in. So I would suggest to you that gratitude, pure gratitude, manifests itself into action, not apathy. So if you are apathetic, where you are at in your life and you're using gratitude to help yourself feel better, at least you're helping yourself feel better. However, I challenge you to take it one step further and create action. Action to do something to better your life, to go after your dreams. Oftentimes we use gratitude to self-sabotage ourselves and we don't even know it. We settle for mediocrity when we accept gratitude to make ourselves feel better to stay in that situation. Let me give you another life example. By the way, I'm Arthur, and I help people navigate life transitions, whether it is a religion that someone is transitioning out of or staying in, but transitioning at some level, or whether it's a relationship, or whether it's a job, or whether it is a life event, whatever it is, and we're all going through life transitions all the time. We're constantly evolving. And I help people navigate that process and become the best version of their voracious self and create a reality that they want to create, that they are wanting to live their dreams. That's what I do, and that's what this channel is. And I'm on a crusade. King Arthur's crusade is all about light, love, and liberation. And there are ways to navigate these challenging circumstances in a very kind, loving way. Gratitude is one thing that keeps us stuck because we become apathetic even though we don't want to be in that situation. So let me give you another example. I was in organized religion. I was married. I had 2 kids. And I was in a situation from the outside that looked great and was great. And I was grateful for it. I kept telling myself, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, which I was. However, I was dying inside. I wasn't living authentically. I wasn't aligned with my voracious self. I wasn't aligned with my higher self. My inner knowing and what I wanted in life was not what I was living. But gratitude kept me stuck for years. For years. I just kept telling myself how grateful I am. And again, it put me in a good emotional state, kind of, but gratitude was a mask for the pain underneath. So when I finally started to realize that I wasn't truly inwardly happy, then I used that as motivation. And I used gratitude that I had health, gratitude that I had a mind, gratitude that I had individual power to be able to create a reality that I wanted, and that I was able to take action. Again, gratitude in its purity is action, not apathy. So I was able to navigate a process of making several life transitions, not only leaving a very structured, organized religion that encompassed my social life, my business life, everything. And I also had to navigate a divorce as well. And that was a little bit more challenging, but was able to do it in a very kind, loving, graceful way. I will talk about that more in later videos. But the purpose for this video is I really, really want you to take some time self-reflecting. If you are in a situation where you're not happy, you feel stuck, you want to make a transition, but you don't really know how, or you are frustrated about where you're at, it's a job that you hate or dislike strongly, I challenge you to take the concept of gratitude into its purest manifestation, and that is action. So if you're in a job that you don't like, you can be grateful for it, but take that gratitude into action, that you're grateful for your job while you're looking actively for something else. You're not just sitting there, I'm so grateful. I should just be grateful that I have a job. I should just be grateful that I have a job. Or I'm grateful that I'm in a relationship. I should just be grateful for that. No. Just like Teresa in that clip. No. Stand up, stand in your power. It doesn't mean you have to be a jerk about it. But stand in your power, become vulnerable, align yourself with the best version of your voracious self, and take the action and the steps necessary to create a life of your dreams. Again, I'll have more information later about that. If you have any questions, you can email me, you can put it in the comments, you can reach out to me, and I will respond as fast as I possibly can. So, in summary, if you are in a place that you feel stuck, evaluate how you are using gratitude. Are you using it to take action to create the life of your dreams, or are you using it and it's creating apathy, keeping you stuck? I would suggest to you that more people are using it as a way that keeps them stuck. It's actually a form of self-sabotage. I hope you have a magnificent day. I hope you evaluate where you're at. Follow or subscribe and like. I'm open to even challenging my own beliefs and my own perceptions, but this has been my experience, and I want to share it with you just in case there's even one person out there that goes, oh my heck, I am absolutely using gratitude to stay apathetic instead of take action. Until next time, King Arthur's Crusade, light, love, and liberation for the human soul.